Good afternoon, everybody. It's Stephen and Paul from WinExtra bringing you your daily brief of Microsoft news and information for St. Paddy's Day, March 17th, 2011. And I know Paul's going to be kind of wanting to get out of here as quickly as he can because he's got a whole mess of stuff that he has to get ready for tonight.
Yeah, I still have to get the place ready. We're having everybody over here for a fairly decent sized St. Patrick's Day party. So there's cooking to be done and there's decorations to be done.
Something to be drunk.
Sort of jazz. I'd say there'll be a bit of that.
Alright, well, let's get on with this. First up, we talked about this back in, I think it was January when they first put up the beta of the new look. But Microsoft's new website has gone live. Heavy influence of Metro, but the interesting part that they've done here is you can either come in as a home user or as a business user. So you get two different sets of information. I know, you're not thrilled.
Dude, site overhauls, just visual overhauls of sites, they do nothing for me. Seriously.
You're not thrilled?
That's like saying we should have a story on the show, once a year when you get your hair cut.
Alright, well maybe this will thrill you. Internet Explorer 9's first 24 hours, 2.3 million downloads. Chuck Norris loves it.
Where's this Chuck Norris crap coming from?
I don't know. It was just a graphic I picked for it.
Oh, okay. 2.3 million downloads. I'm happy for them. It's hard to say I'm excited.
Oh, come on.
It's hard to say I'm... No, dude, seriously? I'm still in the middle of my couple of weeks going as much Microsoft as possible. And I am getting very annoyed with IE9. I don't like it. When I'm posting in WordPress, for example, the amount of times that the input fields for dates and custom fields, all that sort of stuff, the amount of times that they become unresponsive and you have to save the draft in order to refresh the page to make them responsive again is ridiculous. I'm also finding that things like Google Docs, which we use for our show notes, very unresponsive inside IE9. IE9 has the potential to be a great browser, but right now, from a functional point of view in terms of what I do on a day-to-day basis, I have to say, I ain't feeling the love in that respect. I'm just not. And that's on a brand new machine. This is no slowpoke. You know what I mean?
Well, then maybe you might want to head over to the site that popped up and sign the petition to bring IE6 back. Yes, there is a site called SaveIE6.com. Now, this was put together...
Please tell me this is a spoof.
Well,
it's a parody. Somebody doesn't really want to do this shite.
It was, as it says at the top, or in one of the shout-out boxes, it was SaveIE6.com was put together as an April Fool's joke by the uptime monitoring service Pingdom. Due to the tremendous interest it received, we decided to keep this site up and running.
And now it's become a legitimate SaveIE6 site. Well, I don't know. Dude, this is as bad an idea, if it was real, as that, what was it? That plugin for IE8, it just came out of beta there a day or two ago. We talked about it.
Oh yeah, to be able to run IE6.
Yeah, Unibrowse.
Yeah.
Unibrowse.
Yeah.
But, it's as bad an idea as that, really. For the guys who've developed Unibrowse, it's a very lucrative idea to get a bit of money out of all those tight-ass companies that won't bother updating their hardware and, want to keep running operating systems that are in excess of 10 years old. But, I have to ask myself, if a company's running an operating system that is 10 years old, they obviously don't give a shit about my data privacy.
No, no.
So I don't have much confidence in them. But that's not a smart thing. I should be happy today. Why am I getting
Yes, I know. No more depressing thoughts from you today.
See?
Yes, I know. Ireland. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We know.
New T-shirt. My wife picked me up that year.
Yeah.
Pick me up. Pick this up. Yes.
Dude,
did you see the comment I left on your post today on?
Oh yeah.
WinExtra about Paul Thurrott?
Yeah, that was one of the first posts I read this morning. Was his post on it? I was laughing my butt off. That was hilarious.
I know it's not showing. Just to paraphrase, folks. Paul Thurrott, he's a big Windows 7 guys. You all know him. You all. If you watch this show, you probably watch Windows Weekly with him and Neil Laporte. But apparently, he went down the stairs this morning for his breakfast, and his wife walked past, looked at her phone, and went, "Oh look, software update."
And she's running an Android droid.
Yeah, she's like jealous.
Yes, that was funny.
He didn't know what to say, and that's strange because he is he's a deceptively sarcastic guy.
Yes.
If you just listen to the show with him and Paul Thurrott, or him and Leo Laporte, I should say, he doesn't sound sarcastic. If you're not paying attention, you'll actually think he's being sincere a lot of the time when he's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He's deceptively so.
Tom Warren had this up this morning. Apparently, there's an internal Microsoft video that leaked that shows the future vision of Windows gaming.
And the future vision of Windows gaming is also the near-time vision of Windows gaming.
Yeah. Well, considering that the video was originally done in 2006.
Well, that explains a lot, really.
Yeah.
Like, that's 7 years ago.
Yeah. But Alex Wilhelm over at the Next Web had a few comments about it, but he wasn't overly thrilled with the way he thinks that Microsoft is going with the socialization, the cutesy avatar,
Look, it's quite simple. In terms of Xbox, Microsoft has the hardcore gamer in the palm of their hand.
Yep.
Okay? In order to grow revenues and to grow mindshare, they need to push into the casual gamers. Yep. They need to push into mothers, girls, guys who just, who only do casual gaming. Yep. They need to expand their field. And that is done through social interaction,
Yep.
through Facebook integration, it is done through easy to make avatars, it is done through a friendly atmosphere, and that's the way they're going, and it's interesting to see a video from like 7 years ago where now seeing it's almost a reality.
Yeah, it's actually 5 years ago.
I fail at math today, and I haven't been drinking.
Yeah, well, yesterday you had us at 2012 too. Like you're just leaps and bounds ahead of us all.
Dude, that's what happens when you're a time traveler.
You just
right? That is what happens when you're a time lord. My TARDIS is parked over there. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe you'll be able to Maybe you'll be able to jump forward to July the 1st and tell us all about Office 365 launching and how successful it is.
What's to be told that we don't already know?
Not much.
What's to be told that we haven't discussed many, many times? It's Office in the cloud. It's with enterprise and personal offerings. It's with BlackBerry integration. Exchange integration for BlackBerry. It's going to be a paid competitor to free Google Apps.
Yeah, but the idea with Google Apps is
and it's a welcome entry into the space that should kick ass.
Yeah, but the thing is with Google Apps, if you want the business aspect of it, that's something you pay for.
Oh, you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 7 free Google Apps accounts. Well, you see, when you have domains like we do, like so, for example, for Early Bits. We have a Google Apps account for Early Bits, and not Early Bits, is viral. We don't have one for Early Bits because they wouldn't let us set up a Google Apps account, but it would be called Daily Shite. So, Because apparently, anything with shite in it is terribly.
This one came out, I guess, early this morning too, or was it yesterday? But Microsoft is being deemed more ethical than Google, Apple, and Facebook.
All right, let's examine this one a little bit, right? Apple. Well, it's really easy to see how Microsoft is more ethical than Apple, right? Imagine if Apple basically had Microsoft's dominance right now. Nobody would be safe, okay? We've seen Apple just doesn't care about anything. They'll come out, and if the public pushback is large enough, they'll say, oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a typo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what we actually intended, lying through their back fucking teeth. Right? Apple is, I hate to say it, but Apple is, they might make really cool and stylish devices, but Apple is evil.
Yes.
There's no two ways about it. Google, on the other hand, if you have to do one of those alignment charts where you have, like, lawful good, neutral good, you see, I think Google is not evil. I think Google is just neutral good.
Yeah.
Okay? And when you're neutral good, you end up doing things that people see as being slightly evil, but you're actually just being neutral.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's where I think Google is on that chart. Microsoft, on the other hand, right now, is kind of... Microsoft is actually on the lawful good side, which is really strange.
Yes.
Right? But Microsoft is on the lawful good, but absolutely dumb.
Yeah.
They're like your cute dumb friend who always tries to do the right thing.
Yep.
Because obviously, they came out and they did the whole thing with Twitter, okay? For Japan, we'll donate money if you retweet. We're like, great altruistic intention, dumbass way to do it.
Yes.
Because all you do is generate negative press.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, I don't know. I think if you had an alignment chart, you have just evil is Apple right now. Neutral good is
and so where
Microsoft is good. Microsoft has started to turn into one of these companies that is patient, and deliberate, and well thought out until it comes to marketing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that basically covers our show for today. I hear we do have, though, a confirmation on the identity of our commenter yesterday.
Yeah, we got a text yesterday from somewhere in Maryland, which was a commentary on what was going on in the previous show, and I hazarded a guess that it was at JDogC on Twitter, who also comments on the site quite a bit, and he texted in again last night just to say, yes, we actually got it right. His thing was, you are correct. It was me at JDogC. My writing style must be obvious. Yes, it was. Figured out who you were from less than 4 characters. Through text message. But folks, if you'd like us to be guessing at who you are, or if you want to tell us where you think Microsoft or Apple or Google or anything like that, any other company would sit on an alignment chart of good and evil, why don't you drop us a line to podcast@winextra.com, or pick up the phone and leave us a voicemail at 251-281-8730. You can always also leave us a text message there. The line is open 24 hours a day to leave your message or your text. Or, you know what? If you've got one of these or a webcam, just drop us a message that way too. Send us an MP3 or a video file.
Yeah.
Podcast@winextra.com. We're more than happy to play them.
Yeah.
Get your mug out there.
Yeah. So on that note, we'll let Paul rush off to do his duty as an Irishman, and we'll see what...
I should be shirt, really, shouldn't I? One that says, I'll have what the fella on the floor is having.
Yeah. So on that note, that's Paul. I'm Steve. This has been WinExtra's Daily Brief for March 17th, 2011. See everyone tomorrow.
Great St. Patrick's Day, folks.